I used to try to be a little bit more diplomatic, but now I just come out and say it. These are my favorite segments that we do here on SSPTV. Our astronomy segments with the Greater Hazelton Area Astronomical Society here with the president, Scott McAndrew. Scott, thanks for joining us.
Anytime you can get out once the weather starts breaking, you'll be able to see some great things. Right now, Mercury and Venus very close together. As they rise and set, you may be able to check that out. Mars is up, there's Jupiter and Saturn, so there's quite a few planets that will be coming up through the nights. Not so much early in the spring, but as the summer progresses, it gets closer to summer, we'll see more and more of those planets. Venus and Mercury, of course, will disappear, but Mars will be fairly well set. It's not a great target to look at, but it's a good target to take a look at, because sometimes if you're close enough, you can catch the polar ice caps. You can catch that. Good thing about right now is the Big Dipper is up almost overhead, where you can catch some great things like the Whirlpool Galaxy. That's almost going to be directly overhead. You got to know where to look, but that's a good target, and a lot of other great targets out there too.
So I call this galaxy hunting when I go out there, and I get all excited when I see a galaxy. I finally saw, this one's a cigar galaxy.
Right.
And then there's another one. So what I'm getting at is I'm on a hunt for the Pinwheel Galaxy, and I can't find it. I can't see it. Can you give tips? Is there a good time to look, like when it's overhead? Like when is an ideal time to go out there?
The best time, obviously, is when you're away from the city lights, you got a nice dark sky, and the object is almost directly overhead, because you have less atmosphere that you're going through.
Okay.
And you're going to have an easier time to find it. And all you got to do is try to star hop. If you get a really detailed book, it'll show you where you can go to star hop and get to that pinwheel. So
I'll get there. Have you seen it?
I've seen it, yes, okay. But I haven't found it.
Okay, all right.
I've seen it in scopes, but I haven't found it.
We were talking before we went on air, literally for 2 hours last night. A few nights ago, I got scared in by what I thought was coyotes. I think they're deer. I did see a really nice meteor though when I was hanging out there. So no matter what, I guess the advice is head out there. Even if you're disappointed, don't get disappointed, because there's always something to see.
There is always something to see, and you'll be fascinated. Even if you just point the scope and start looking through the sky, you'll say, what is that? And you're going to have to find out, because it's just amazing what's out there.
I want to go back to galaxies. When you're looking, and for people who maybe it's their first time and they've never seen a galaxy in a telescope before, and you might think, like maybe I did, that, oh, it's going to be this amazing, you're going to see what you see in pictures from the Hubble. It's a little bit different. What will they see when they look in that telescope?
You're going to see, if you're lucky, you'll be able to probably catch the spirals in the spiral galaxies. You'll be able to get some light coloration, but not too much in variation, because your eye can't absorb the amount of light that's needed to get those colors. And that's why astrophotography is so amazing, because the colors are brought out so much better. But you'll be able to see, like I said, the arms of the galaxy, some of the stuff, the glow around it, and it's really, really interesting to see what is out there.
Yeah. You know, even with mine, I just see little smudges, and I still get excited because it's a whole other galaxy. Well, Scott, I always appreciate it. We're going to have at least one more segment with Scott coming up soon right here on SSPTV News.